straight to questions for Max.
Max, just talk about your half. I mean, leading touchdowns on 5 of 6 and just getting off to a pretty good start, it seems like.
Yeah, it was good for us to kind of get started fast and stay on them. You know, we didn't want to, play sloppy or kind of just make fundamental errors. We want to kind of get the thing started. And O-line was playing well, receivers, running backs, all playing well. Obviously, my one mistake of the interception comes back and get that fixed. But other than that, it was a good half. A couple things that we got to clean up, but I was happy with it.
Seemed like you had plenty of time to throw the ball tonight. The offensive line did a good job protecting you. Can you talk a little bit about how they played?
Yeah, the O-line, I mean, they came out and they were, they made it, I guess, they wanted a statement. They wanted to make sure that whatever people were saying in the offseason from last year, that they wanted to kind of put all that stuff to rest. And they came out and did an awesome job. I had plenty of time back there to try to get our guys to pull the ball. And especially run the ball, too. They were moving people around, let our running backs find lanes.
How valuable is it for you guys moving forward to get 3 backups in the second half just to get some time?
Yeah, that's huge. Obviously, Downing has played in some big-time college football games, and he's a veteran. He knows what he's doing, and it was good, to see Chandler out there and Sam to kind of get back into things and see what they could do. Obviously, Chandler and Sam and Downing are all super talented, so it was fun to see him out there and enjoy it.
How's that quarterback room feeling this year?
Oh, it's awesome. We're a great group. We joke around. Get along with everybody. Hang out outside of football. So it's a bunch of great guys, good guys, and Coach Hill is doing a tremendous job with us. So it's a lot of fun.
Max, you had 2 carries. I know it's only the first game and against a lesser opponent, but are you going to be cautious maybe about limiting the number of times you expose yourself to hits this year and running attempts, or is that just kind of the nature of the?
Yeah, it really depends on game plan. Sometimes they might be keying off our running backs, and I might have to take a load up on, and sometimes they're keying up on me, and I let the running backs do it, or say a play breaks down. But really, if I got to run the ball, I got to run the ball. If I'm not throwing the ball well, and we can try to get things to move with my legs, all about it. So it really depends on game plan and just how they're playing us and how things are going.
Max, you've had such an emphasis on the passing game this offseason. First full year getting to work with your wide receivers. How did you think that played out tonight?
I thought it was good. There's a lot of quick, easy stuff. Quick game that we were able to attack. Obviously, there's some deep stuff. 2 balls to Q that I missed on. My pick that I double clad. I got to work on that. But I thought it was good though. Just getting our guys the ball, completion percentage needs to be up, and executing in the red zone, I think, just was the biggest thing. So I was happy with it. Obviously, there's things I need to improve on and that we need to improve on, but we were happy with it.
What do you think of that touchdown JD had on that quick route?
Yeah, it makes my job pretty easy when I just get thrown out there and he does all the hard work. Obviously, Say had a huge block out there, and he's a super talented kid. Obviously, you saw what he could do just in a short time last year, but getting him back on the field for us just makes everybody's job a lot easier when you get the ball in his hands.
Were you familiar with what he was doing at Nebraska just growing up?
Yeah, so obviously growing up 45 minutes away from Lincoln, I always knew about JD, being the dude there, and I think he was like a couple hundred yards off, like 200 yards of like breaking their school record receiving wise. So I knew about him, and obviously when he got here, super excited. Just the kid he is and the player he is, and obviously he's a great guy in the locker room. And it was unfortunate for us to lose him early in the year last year, but we're excited to get him back on the field with a bunch of our other guys and playmakers.
With so many guys being so effective and so much talent in that wide receiver group, how do you manage, getting the ball to everybody, keeping everybody involved?
So it really depends. Game plan, obviously, we got a lot of playmakers, we got a lot of guys, and it's hard to get touches to everybody. There's going to be some games where some of our dudes aren't going to get the ball or the touches. But I think the thing is about our receiver room is that they're super unselfish. They don't care who's getting the ball. They don't care who's getting certain plays, routes, but they just want everybody to succeed. They just want to win. So really depends on game plan of who we're trying to attack, how we're trying to do it, and certain matchups that we like. So just kind of depends on game plan.
Max, just out of curiosity, when's the last time you took a snap under center? I mean, did you do it freshman year once or twice?
Yeah, so we practice it all the time in practice. We're always doing it just in case. But yeah, freshman year, if we go QB sneaks, but we're not under too often, so it's kind of something different that the defense sees from us.
You look like you had a little bit of fun getting out there in front of Mari on that change straight. Did the coaches ever tell you, be smart, be safe, don't try to block a 280
Yeah,
defensive
yeah.
tackle.
Sometimes they do, but obviously Amari, he's got his first college touchdown tonight, or one in Division I tonight. A lot of people didn't know that. So I was trying to do my best to try to get him in the end zone. So whether he came back my way, I'll throw a block and try to get in the way of somebody. I probably won't do much blocking, but I can get in the way.
Any final question for Max? Okay, thanks.